Good morning, Algebra 1. Today we're going to look at adding and subtracting some radical expressions. So I'm here on page 1 of your packet, and we're going to jump down and take a look at number 5 to start with. And number 5 says negative 10 times the square root of 7 plus 12 times the square root of 7. So the first thing you might notice is the square root of 7 here is the same thing as the square root of 7 here. When that's true, you can treat the square root of 7 as if it was any type of variable. You could say, so another way to read this is negative 10 square roots of 7 plus 12 square roots of 7. And we could just combine like terms and get, 12 minus 10 is 2 times the square root of 7. Now, if you don't believe me, maybe you want some proof. Another way to think about this is by using factoring. I could say negative 10 times the square root of 7 plus 12 times the square root of 7 and say, well, there's a common factor here. There's a common factor of the square root of 7. If I factor it out, the square root of 7 times, the square root of 7 times negative 10 plus 12. So essentially what we're doing is we're just combining like terms. All that is using the distributive property if we factor out the square root of 7. 12 minus 10 is 2, so we have the square root of 7 times 2. Again, and we talked a lot about this last week, if you have part of your answer not in a radical symbol, that part gets written out first. Okay, the second thing I'd like to look at is problem number 9. You'll notice on problem number 9, 2 times the square root of 6 minus 2 times the square root of 24. 6 is not the same thing as 24. So this is like having 2x minus 2y. They're not like terms, you cannot combine them. You may notice, though, there is a perfect square factor of 24. We do have to simplify that. 2 times the square root of 6 minus 2 times, 24 factors to 4 times 6. 2 times the square root of 6 minus 2 times, the square root of 4 is 2. 2 times the square root of 6 minus, 2 times 2 is 4 times the square root of 6. After we simplified that radical, now we have like terms. 2 square roots of 6 minus 4 square roots of 6. Negative 2 square roots of 6. All right, that's all I want to share with you this morning. Have a great day, Algebra 1, and we'll see you later.